Although, I do think some of the more unexpected things to happen this month was a new Toontown server popping up, being Toontown Unity. So out of nowhere, a couple of servers started promoting this new Toontown game that would be Toontown Online running on the Unity engine. It was also specified that the game was also being worked on from the same people who worked on Project Anvil. Yeah, remember that game? When Toontown Infinite made a Unity game only to go back to Toontown Infinite? Well, yeah, it looks like in some way they're trying to do that again. Now, you might be thinking, oh, I'm gonna talk about the game's build-up, everything surrounding it before its launch, but, I actually don't need to do that because the game launched the same day it was announced. Well, more so it released to a select few people who were granted alpha testing. Luckily for me, I was one of those people. All I did was ask and they said, sure, so, yeah, I now have access. They do demonstrate on the game's website about their plans for this game and how they want to recreate the whole game in Unity while making certain changes and do things that are now possible now using this engine. Which, hey, if they're able to pull it off in the near future, I would really love to see how that would turn out. I remember the Funny Quackers Toontown Unity game being quite fun and cool with everything you were able to do with that engine. It really showed the potential of how a Toontown game in Unity could be like. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, as this game's still in early alpha, so I'm not going to be too critical over it. So upon loading into the game, it's pretty limited on what you can really do. It has this new Make a Toon area, which I think is kind of cool, but you can really only pick these two colors of clothing, and you can only be a dog. Upon going into Toontown Central, you'll notice they're using the beta Toontown Central, which maybe I'm a sucker for the beta version, but I really like that they use this one instead. Although, what you see in this footage is basically what you get. The tunnels are brand new here, albeit untextured, even having this flag on top. You can't really go into any of the buildings either, it's just for show. Although, you do have this Linux penguin here in the game for whatever reason. It's strange, but I love it. He also tracks where you're moving for whatever reason. It's kinda strange why he does that, but I'm not complaining. You can also jump on the gazebo if that's worth anything. And we do have this other location being the Void, but all it really is just a white location and nothing else. You can jump off of it, but yeah. But if there is one feature that can keep you coming back to this game, is the fact that the trolley games work here and that other people can play with you. But at launch, there was only one game you could play, and that was just the maze game. I mean, it works how it was originally, but you don't really get much out of it besides getting jelly beans, and that's really it. And yeah, that's really everything there is to Toontown Unity at launch. I'm hoping in the near future with this game, they will take advantage of the fact that it's in Unity, and maybe we'll see some cooler designs and features we wouldn't normally see with these other servers. Toontown Unity is having a pretty promising start, and despite the launch being pretty simplistic, I'm just hoping that they don't abandon the idea and just keep going with all the plans and ideas that they have, and that they're able to recreate Toontown in Unity and make something nice out of it. Although I do think they should look for a new name because I think the name Toontown Unity is kind of basic. But I think one of the most fun things to do in Cartoonival is the street parades. So throughout the day, an announcement will be made that on a specific street there will be a street parade that will happen. One of the ones that I went to ended up being on Loopy Lane, and during the street parades, it was just madness, but I loved it so much. I think these were probably some of the most fun I've ever had with a live Toontown event ever, really. Riggy will be driving his car while leading the whole parade float. Going on the float will give you the ability to throw cakes, which they're pretty fun to throw around during the parade, but you mainly want to throw the cakes on the float because doing that, you'll get some really cool rewards like Jelly Bean Unites, Token Unites, Racing Ticket Unites, which is pretty interesting, and, Silly Particle Unites. I'm not really sure what those were ever for when they gave them out during the parade, but if anyone knows, let me know because I'm not really sure what its use was. I even asked around and even everyone else was kind of clueless about it. And something else fun is that you can ride your cart along with Riggy in the parade. Although when I played it, it was kind of buggy because like I could literally leave the cart while it was still going. I'm sure it's fixed by now, but that was kind of funny when that happened though. But yeah, the parade was really fun to attend to. And in true fashion, Riggy leaves from a huge black hole, which I thought was a really funny touch to do. But yeah, these were such wonderful additions to Cartoonival and just such a wonderful way to celebrate this year. This has really been some of the best Cartoonivals Toontown Rewritten has ever done. But we still got more with this update to talk about. Toontown Rewritten also... Hey everyone, I actually am working on a video called the Retrospective 2023, and it will be coming out soon, but the reason why it's taking so long is I yap so much in my videos. I do not stop talking. I don't know when to stop, like stop typing or something. I've written so much for this video, it's insane. Like, this is the script. I pulled up the script right here, and you're probably wondering, how much did I write for this video? For this video alone, I wrote 91 pages. Like, look at this. 91 pages. 91 pages for a Toontown video, and you're probably thinking, oh, I didn't write that much. I probably just filled it with gibberish. Okay, look at this. This is all I wrote for the video. Okay, look at that. Hold on. We'll zoom in a bit. Okay, we're focused, not focused. Yeah, there you go. All this. I wrote all this, and it's still going. It is still going, and I'm writing all... I wrote all that for a Toontown video. A Toontown video. And that's not even the only video I've been working on during this time period. I've been working on a bunch of other videos. I have like 10 videos I've been working on, and I'm still working on all of them. Am I wasting my life? This is what I do. I just write Toontown scripts, and I never finish them.